Hi there and welcome back to Track 62. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today I will talk about equipment, personal equipment and other equipment that you need on a normal track day. When I first started tracking my car, they told me that I need to have protective clothing. And what I mean with that on the track was a helmet, a full face helmet or open face helmet, doesn't matter. It could be a motorcycle homologated helmet. It doesn't need to be a car homologated helmet. You could use any helmet as long as it's homologated ECE for Europe. So they also told me that I need to have protective clothing. And what I mean, like normal jeans and a long sleeve sweater in cotton because it's more resistant for fire than synthetic clothes. And that's understandable, of course. But otherwise, you actually didn't need anything else. And that's what I started to track in that kind of clothing as well. But when I come to the track and we got some instructions about the rules on the track, how we signal to each other when we want to pass each other, etc. It was really good instruction from the club, PCS, Porsche Club Sweden. And the instructors there are really good and have a lot of experience, of course. So they help out all the new beginners like me that didn't know anything, actually. So as time goes by and I learned a little bit more about my car and about the track, and we experienced different tracks as well. And for example, Anderstorp it's a nice track in Sweden. It was a former Formula 1 track. So there we got up in speeds like 215, 240 kilometers per hour on the straight. So yeah, maybe it felt a little bit like I need some extra equipment because the professionals drives almost the same speed as we as an amateur. And if something happens and if the accident should be there, then it feels better to have the best protection on you as possible. You don't need to overdoing it, but I thought anyway I should buy some extra clothing that stands out more to fire, etc. So I also learned that when you come to the track, you need to take all of your stuff out of the car and you need to put it somewhere, and it was laying around everywhere. And then I actually learned that I need some kind of bucket or something that I can put everything in it and store it. So, for example, you shouldn't have loose stuff in the trunk. So that's empty now, and I have everything in the front. So I started to go to Porsche. Let's see. I started to go to Porsche Center in Malmö, and I bought this plastic bucket. It fits perfectly in the front. I put all the stuff there, and now I can just take it out, go to the side, put the stuff in the depot, and then I have everything with me there. And if we come back to what do I need to have with me, of course I have a helmet in a really protective helmet bag, because you need to handle your helmet with care. And for me, I use a Array full face helmet. The name is Concept. It's very nice to use for me because I have a cabriolet. Then I thought the full face helmet would be nice if something happens. Maybe in a coupe or in a Cayman or a GT3 or a 911. When you sit inside, you can. It's enough with an open face helmet, of course. So the helmet is very important for your protection, and it's mandatory. The other thing that was mandatory as well was a sweater, a long sleeve sweater, and this is a Sparco sweater, and it has this homologation that you need. It says FIA standard 8856 2018. So this is a racing standard sweater, and it's resistant to fire, so you can sit in the car a little bit longer than you could with a normal sweater in cotton. That's nice to have. And together with the helmet, of course, I bought a baklava. It's very useful to have. So you save a little bit of the helmet. This baklava takes a little bit of the moisture that comes from your body when you're driving on the limit. What I also invested in was a couple of gloves, also from Sparco. This is also FIA standard on this, and they are very grippy. When you hold on in the steering wheel and when you change gear with your pedals, it's really nice gloves. It's a little bit longer to protect your wrist. So very good to have as well. Then I went a little bit further. I thought, why couldn't I drive with normal sneakers? But I bought this racing shoe. It's also Sparco, called Slalom. It's in suede, and it has a rubber sole. It's very, very thin, and it gives you a totally different feeling or sensitivity on your pedals when you're sitting in the car. They're not so nice to walk around in, so I don't recommend that. But in the car, it makes a very, very big difference between normal sneakers. What I also have in my box for my personal equipment is, of course, a cap. That's nice to have when you're standing outside on the track between the races in the sun. You need to protect your head, of course, especially like me that don't have so much protection naturally on my head. What I also have in my personal equipment is a couple of sunglasses. This is really nice to have as well. And what's important with the sunglasses is that it's straight here. It shouldn't be like normal glasses that goes out a little bit. It should be straight, So when you have your helmet on, it doesn't pressure anywhere, because if the glasses is pressing on your head, it could be very annoying and painful as well. So the glasses, don't forget those. It's nice to have for your security as well, at least when you go to and back from the racetrack. It's of course the first aid kit. Always have that in the car when you are on the street. I also have, for my personal equipment, protective gloves, working gloves, that stands, it's oil resistance and everything. Very good to have, especially when we come to the pressure meter. This is, I didn't realize how important this tool is, but now when I've been doing some track days, I really understand how important this is. So don't forget to inflate your tires and check the tire pressure constantly on your car. You also have, of course, the tire pressure meter in the car. So you can, when you drive the car, you can see your pressure readings, but you need this to get it right when you're outside the car. Another tool that I used to have with me nowadays, not in the beginning, it's a torque wrench. The torque wrench I have with me because normally I change my wheels from standard original wheels with Pirelli P0 tires that I use for road driving, and I have a spare rims with racing tires or sport tires, black Carrera S rims with Michelin 4S tires at the moment. And those wheels and tires I use for track days. So then it's nice to have a torque wrench with you, so you can torque and check your torque on the wheel bolts after a couple of laps. So this is good to have. If you don't have it, you can borrow it from me. I used to borrow it from other members in the beginning. Yeah, so that's the torque wrench. I also have a bottle of engine oil with me, but this I always have with me in the car when I go on normal driving on the street. And I also have this paper filling device that I can use. So that's very nice to have with you. And that's good to have. Some oil. I also have a battery booster with me. This is from a company called NOCO, but there is a lot of different companies out there. And just as you know, this is not a sponsored video, so this is just things that I bought for myself, and this is tools that I normally need and use in my garage as well, so nothing strange there. But this booster is very nice. You cannot, when you connect it, you can do it the wrong way, nothing happens. And when it tells you that this is not okay, and then you change the poles, and then your you are there and you can boost up a dead car on the road or at the track, help someone out if you don't need it yourself. Another thing that is very convenient with this product is that you have a USB in, then you have a USB out, so you can use it as a charger for your tools that you have with you. Could be camera, phone, whatever. So this is a battery pack as well for that. Then I also have a microfiber cloth if I need to clean my visor or something else in the car or windscreen or whatever. Very good to have. And I also have a bottle of water. This is very important because you need to drink a lot of water during the day. It's very important that you don't dry out yourself. So don't forget, don't only drink coffee. Drink water as well, a lot. This was all from me. This is my list with equipment that I carry with me on a normal track day. I hope this was useful for you. I hope you like this content. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell. It will help me out a lot to create more content. And now it's winter time. We are still in the garage. Hopefully we see each other soon out when the spring is coming on the track and on the normal road with different cars. So I'm really looking forward to see you again. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.